And today's job, start attacking the bonnet. Just give it a quick clean up first, and then I've got some foam backed sanding pads to get in there and just get it ready for some undercoat. And the easiest way with this, I'm just using a bit of prep sol there, and an old, it's not a wire brush, it's just one of those plastic brushes. Gets all the gunk out of it. A little bit of that rust above where the extractors are, where it gets heated up the most. Apart from that, the bonnet's pretty straight. As I said, I think the whole car's seen a hailstorm at one point in its life, because this bonnet, once I flip it over, you'll see the other side's been repainted, and I think there'll be a few dings in it as well. Anyhow, I'll turn the air conditioning back on. And get back to work. Colad soft back sander, medium grade. They don't give you any grits on these, but I found a document that says that the medium's equivalent to about 240, 280 grit sandpaper. And because it's foam, it just bends and shapes itself to the contours of the bonnet. And 8 hours later, it looks like this. Got to put some rust converter on that there before I give it an etch prime. And just a few little spots that had gone through. It's above the exhaust there, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but a little bit of surface rust there. The rest of it's all pretty good. This paint's just a single pack epoxy etch primer, so I just stood out here. I didn't bother putting it in the spray booth to do that. Pretty much dry before it hits the ground anyway. that flush off for a few minutes and then give it another coat. And that'll do for the inside of the bonnet. It'll get undercoat and sanded back. I decided to leave that in there. That's from the factory, the sealer. Keeps a bit of character to it. So that's the bonnet mostly stripped off now. Just got that one little strip along the back left to go. And there's a pretty big dint in it there, which I can get at from underneath. Another two smaller ones there and there, which I can also get at from underneath. And get at from underneath. Might just try and tap those a little bit flatter. There's a heap of bog in this area. I think it's all caused by that hole. I think there may be another little one up here, but the kit's too far back. Yeah, can't get at that one from behind, so that'll just get a bit of filler back in it again. All in all, pretty straight and rust free, except for a little bit of surface rust here and there, just like the rest of the car. Start working on this one first. It's very low through there. is now is that it's right on a, I can feel the seam on the other side. There's a doubler plate in the frame of the bonnet, goes through there, and I can get it right to about here. From there on, it's just a little bit out of reach, so probably sand that back, put a little bit of filler in there now. It's mostly straight. That's completely back to bare metal now. All this stuff is where I've ground a bit of that surface rust out of it. Get some rust convert on it. Same there. There's a tint right there, but it's actually on the inside of the inner panel, so I can't get at that. And there was dints back through here as well. I got most of that out. There seems to be a little bit of a hollow in there. There'll be a really light skim of filler on that. Might even be able to get it out with the polyester surfacer. Likewise back in here. There's a dent around about there. Once again on the inside, can't get at it. And another little one back here. So, not too bad, only a little bit of work to go into it to fill it before it can be etched. So that's etch prime finished on the bonnet. You can see there's still a few little areas that need attention, but that'll get taken care of in the primer, and I've got some of the high build polyester putty as well.